Hey guys! Welcome back to a brand new map, and today I'm very proud to be able to present to you guys my brand new Deserted Island Survivor map. Now this is a completely new style of adventure map that has never been seen before. So the objective is very easy, survive on the island. And how exactly are you gonna do that? Just follow the steps, make tools out of basic materials, and just try and figure out how you got here in the first place. So as soon as you start the game, you'll drop down and you will see a couple of things. And the first one is this base camp, and you'll see a lot of text. Now this is kind of the quest line, but it also helps you follow step by step how you can survive on this island. So the first part is making an axe. So what you need for that is strings, wood, and metal. And as you can see, you can use the triggers behind it to give you some extra information, to give you hints on where you can find these items. So the first thing we'll need to do is get strings. So make your way over to Buddy Bobby here, who's stuck in a tree and doesn't seem to be doing so good actually just hanging there. But we might be able to use his parachute. But it's stuck in the tree. So how do we get up there? Very easy. All we have to do is make our way around this rock formation all the way to the other side and look for some suspicious bushes. And if you look here, right up this ramp, and we're inside the middle part. This single tree here that I'm looking at, remember that, we'll need it later. But for now, just jump on the rock and climb the tree that Buddy Bobby is in and grab his parachute, as we'll use these strings to make an axe. Then make your way over to the boat that we saw earlier. And don't forget, if you're stuck at any part, either come check out this walkthrough or go back to your base camp where you can hit these triggers and they'll tell you pretty much what to do. Not to spoil it, but enough to give you information to go on. Now once on this boat, we need to salvage anything we can. So what can we salvage? The motor. Destroy it and you'll get some metal. Now you'll see that we can also get inside, but it's locked. So just ignore that for now. And make your way over to the driftwood here, because this is the last piece that we'll need to make our axe. So now we have the wood, the metal, and the strings, which is perfect to make an axe. Once back in the base camp, just press the 3 buttons. You can also use them whenever you obtain them. You don't have to wait till you get everything. And as soon as you do that, you can now use your pickaxe again. Now there is a small bug at this moment as of version 11.2 that allows you to already use it before, but that should be fixed soon. Now next step, gunpowder, because we need to light a fire. So how are we gonna do that? We need some ammo and we need to smash open that ammo to get gunpowder. So make your way back over to Buddy Bobby, as the hint said, and if you go to the other side of him, you'll see a big button. Now this is kind of like to present that you're searching him, as the button says. So press that button and a key card falls out. Now what can that open? Well, we already saw it earlier. So make your way back to the boat and we'll now be able to open this door here to get inside. So just jump on the boat, go to the other side and open the door. As soon as you opened it, you can now loot the chest and get the ammo. Okay, ammo, check. Now we need some rocks to smash open this ammo to get the gunpowder, which we'll then use to light a fire. So make your way back to the camp and just run straight past it all the way to the end, where you'll see a big cave. You'll see that right now the cave is blocked, but that's not to worry, we'll get in there later. And press the button to get some rocks. Now back to the camp so we can smash open that ammo and get our gunpowder. Now in this game I wanted to represent a lot of items that I didn't actually have at least thumbnails for or something to represent it. So I used a lot of galleries. You can't throw these galleries down, but you need them in your inventory. So when you press the 2 buttons back in the camp, you'll see that we receive a meteor particle gallery, which is named like that, but if you then look in your inventory, it kind of looks like fire, you know, so I thought, okay, perfect for gunpowder. Now, come back here outside of your base camp and you'll see that we can light the fire, but we need some wood. And if you take a look at the other crafting recipes that we'll need later, we'll need a lot more wood actually, because wood is going to be one of the main things that we'll need to survive. So as the hint says, there's a tree that we can cut close to Buddy Bobby. It's actually on the inside part that we were earlier, so make your way over here and start chopping that tree. It said that we only need 15 wood for this first crafting recipe, but we'll need a lot more. So I suggest you kind of just keep cutting.
A few moments later.
And keep cutting until you have...
Much later.
About 50? Something like that. I think it's 50. So just keep chopping until you have 50, or else you're gonna have to come back, I think 2 or 3 more times here to cut more wood. Then go back to the base camp and light the fire. Now next up, a torch. What do we need for a torch? Wood and fire. And hey, we already have wood. Hooray for thinking ahead and getting more wood. So now that we have the torch, we can go back to our cave and actually go explore inside. And the reason we need to go in that cave is because we need something very specific from it. We need to find some strings, because next up, we're gonna make a bow, and we need some strings for that. So go back to the cave, and as you can see, now that we have a torch, we can unlock this barrier and get inside, just to show that we have the torch and we're not afraid of any big scary animals. And look at this beautiful cave, waterfall and all, something I'm really proud of. And it's time for some parkour, so jump on this big rock, and I said jump on this big rock, yeah, there we go, good job. And then go on the ledge, jump over, oh my god, I'm so good at parkour as you can clearly see. Jump over the waterfall, jump on this big rock. Don't be afraid of the big spider, because you got a torch, you know, everybody knows spiders are more afraid of you than you are of them. Ish. And grab the strings and let's get back to the camp.
Moments later.
Now back in the camp. Okay, let's see what exactly we need to make this bow. So the strings we have, and what else do we need? Well, wood, we have wood. And there's 2 more things, a knife and some feathers. So let's first try and get the knife. Now if you use this hint, just slam the trigger, you'll see that Buddy Bobby had a backpack. So go back to where we were before, go back to these, go back through the bushes, and inside, instead of going on the tree or cutting the other tree, you'll see this rock here sticking out. Just jump on it, climb to the top, and slide off. You can clearly see I did this a million times, so I know that you have to slide off once before you can get on. You know, it's a little trick-ish. And just grab this, the knife. As you see, like these galleries, you can grab them, you have them in your inventory. The thumbnail kind of represents what you're supposed to have in the story, but you can't show them, so it works perfectly for this quest. And the last thing we need are these feathers. So where can we get feathers? From a chicken. And there's a chicken on the other island. So for the first time, we'll make our way over to the other island.
More moments later.
Okay, here, there's also a teleporter shortcut, but you can also run. And you can see the chicken here is represented by this light. Now there's a little cat and dog chasing moment here, where you just have to keep going after the chicken and he keeps getting away. I think you have to catch it 10 times-ish, and he keeps jumping away, so I'll see you when we catch him. Once the chicken slash light slash, I don't know, goes back to the bush, we can finally catch him. And as soon as you jump on it, you'll see that we get this particle gallery, which are the feathers. Now make your way back over to the base camp. You can use the teleporter. It's a lot faster than actually running. That's why I included it, because it would really take a long time to swim. And it's time to make the bow, because we're almost ready with our crafting and surviving. So use all the buttons, we have everything we need, and we'll get a bow. Now the last thing we'll need to do to survive is get some food, because now we have a bow to hunt. So we can hunt some piggies. So once again, we'll have to make our way to the other island. So again, the easiest thing to do is use the teleporter, but if you really want to get some exercise, you can also just swim to the other side. Then again, it will take a long time, so use the teleporter. And there we go, right in front of us we can see these little piggies hiding. So shoot all 3 piggies, or 2 in this case, because I did a multi-shot, and grab their instantly converted pork chops with french fries. And for the last time, we'll make our way over to the base camp, where we'll cook these pork chops on the fire. Now, nothing seems to change, but we feel well fed. So what can we do when we're well fed? We can finally continue to explore the cave that we found earlier. So once again, make your way over to the cave, and once you're inside, you can see on the far right, on the ground floor, that there's a barrier that used to be there, and we can now walk through it. I purposely didn't really put a lot in this first tunnel because I wanted it to feel like, you know, this feels like it's man carved out, you know, someone was here recently, it's not abandoned, and, you know, give a little extra mystery feeling. And inside here, you'll see that on the very back, there's a treasure map. So go to the treasure map, analyze it, And don't forget where the treasure is buried, because you'll need that. Then jump on this grave, jump on the little house grave tomb thingy, and make your way through the last part of the stream. Jump down and you'll see this arrow here indicating where the treasure is. Just start digging down until we dig something up. And what do we get? Another key card. Now this seems very out of place. And this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this whole island to feel like a survivor and then have this weird twist in the end. So make your way over to this last house, use the key card, and a gas will appear that's gonna knock you out. Here's a little plug to my channel, talking about my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment below. I put a lot of effort setting this up, so I hope you guys enjoy. And boom, you wake up in a strange room. GG, well played. Now the last thing is a little story, you know, setting up for if you guys would be interested in that. If you are, let me know in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this map. Now before I go, also go check out all my other islands which I referenced here. There's my amazing prison escape map, there's a new duo escape map version 2. Don't forget to come and join my Discord, it's a lot of fun there, there's a lot of Discord giveaways. And finally, I want to say thank you to Hihi for making this amazing thumbnail. So go follow her on Twitter and show her some love, and I'll see you guys soon with a lot more cool stuff.